Hi, everybody. This is Josh Prometheus or Josh Silva coming back to you. A little update. Just got out the psych wards, fourth time in 6 years. I have bipolar type 2, so it's just a part of life at this point where I need a mental tune up, go get my meds adjusted, or go get evaluated, and they see if everything's A-OK or not. Spent 3 days there, 2 days in the ER, getting my overall health checked out, and then 3 days in the psych ward. But I'm still at the Twitch stuff, YouTube stuff. It's just now I got a full time job. I got hired to sell business loans. I still have a moving and junk removal business. I'm trying to scale those and then eventually get into window washing and eventually scale window washing. The power washing, all baby steps. These are like goals over 5 to 10 years, not a year, not two, not like I don't think any of this is going to happen overnight. I've already been at it 4 or 5 years with a 2 year break in between those 4 to 5 years. So I've been at it for quite a bit of time. But nothing happens overnight. If I had more guidance earlier on, or a lot of guidance earlier on, I would be a lot further ahead. Once I got a mentor and a course and guidance in the junk removal space, everything started to click for home services in general. Once you understand one home service business or one business that's based off of vehicles like trucking or maid service or junk removal, moving, power washing, any home service that requires a vehicle, which is every home service basically, unless you're doing like online services that you can do from the comfort of your home, that's a whole different ballpark. But mastering one home service, then you kind of understand all home services. It's like a formula or an equation to an extent. There is some luck and timing and understanding the market and the market around you, your local market, the state market, the federal market, like across the entire United States or the national and international market, things like that. I got my degree in associates in political science. Almost got my associates in computer science. I have like 30, 40 credits in that. But it was very hard the last year and a half of computer science. So I just dropped computer science and only did poli sci. I was a double major for a little bit. Got my bachelor's in IT management, going back to Western Governor University in both corners. And I'm getting my master's in IT management. And I'd either go back for a computer science degree, law school, or my bachelor's and master's in public health. Not right away, but if I was to ever go back to specialize in a different field, I'm very happy with my business degree and my political science background. Political science teaches you a very unique way of thinking that you really only understand if you're a political science major, whether you were a minor, got your associate's, bachelor's, PhD in it, or just did a bunch of AP classes that were like government or poli sci or social studies. You really don't see the value in it unless you've done it. I know that can be said with any degree, but political science is one of those degrees that get looked down on because it doesn't make a lot of money. It's a great pre-law degree, but by itself, it does not make a lot of money. You need a master's or PhD in political science to really get into academia or to be a political scientist or political commentary as a full-time job. I would love to be a Hassan Abi sort of figure where I could hop on Twitch and talk about politics and then play games and then talk about politics and then play games and do whatever the fuck I want. But it takes time to get to that point. But video essays are coming up. Reviews of tech and games doesn't have to be necessarily new games. I just want to start doing reviews for the fun of it. Tech reviews for the fun of it, not unboxings. Unboxings, if you've seen one unboxing, you've seen every unboxing. But reviews are, I give my own little opinion on it, what I think of these things. Like, I love my smartwatch, but I do want the Pro or Ultra version of the Samsung smartwatch, and I'm going to start needing a second phone, like one for work and one for personal, because it's a lot to do moving, junk removal, trying to get in the window washing, and run the YouTube and Twitch channel as a hobby. And it's going to be a hobby for as long as it doesn't make enough money to be considered like a full time side hustle or job. Because I just want to enjoy myself with it. But podcasting the work, more variety content for YouTube, and more better structure and a more professional stream coming very soon. I just wanted to do a quick 4 or 5 minute update because I've kind of been on a bender of just having fun. I just smoke weed and I don't even drink because I'm on too many pills now to even drink. But I've been on a little bender of marijuana, late nights gaming, movie, hanging out with friends, things like that. Yes, I got prescribed hella meds, but it's not like the meds are silver bullets. They don't just solve your problems because you take them. I think the number one thing, obviously, the doctor didn't say this to me, but I was prescribed to have some fun and relax a little bit because most of my issues come from overworking myself to the point of burnout, and I burn out so hard that like I need a hard disconnect from reality or from the real world by going to the psych ward, being completely disconnected from the world other than the fellow staff members and the fellow patients in there. Because you do become friends with the staff members if you've ever been to a psych ward. The MHAs, the nurses, For some people, even the psychiatrist evaluating you, they go from a professional relationship to some sort of friendship there because they're helping you through some of the hardest times of your life or hardships. Because if you end up in the psych ward, you're basically at rock bottom mentally. Whether you're good in every other aspect of your life or not, you end up in a psych ward because for one reason or another, you were on the razor's edge or on the cliff's edge. Whether you were overworked, lost a lot of money, made a lot of money, anything can happen that can send you to the psych ward. Mental health doesn't discriminate. June is men's mental health awareness. May is just mental health awareness in general. June is specifically for men. So that's why I take pride in talking about my self medication with marijuana. All the meds I take, I'm on hydroxypam, Zyprexa, which is, I take a version called Lavaldi, Depakote, which is osalapine, and I was taking Klonopin for 3 days, but I only had to take Klonopin for 3 days. It's not a reoccurring thing I have to take, but that's everything I got to take right now. I got a lot on my plate with the full-time job coming, trying to automate my business and outsource a lot of the stuff so I don't have to be there on every single job site. I could be more in a managerial office position for my job or a true CEO position. And hopefully I can scale YouTube and Twitch into an actual business, not just a hobby. But that's overall. I just want to say this was a one take by Judge Prometheus or Josh. Just a quick little update on my goals, where I'm going, where my headspace is with the YouTube and Twitch channel, and what my business is. This is getting posted to Judge Prometheus, but check out my other channel. It's Moving Mountains Junk Removal or Joshua Silva or Josh Silva. I'm not sure, but just look in Moving Mountains Junk Removal. I'll leave my link tree below. It has links to my Discord servers, my other YouTube channel, all my Instagrams, and I even think my Facebook. So that's all, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tune in for the next video. This was Judge Prometheus coming back to you with another video. If you guys want to go to WGU, ask me for my referral link. I get some gift shop points, and those gift shop points I can get things like blankets or fanny packs from WGU. So that's all I really got. And there will be a Surfshark referral link below. If you guys want to sign up, I get $76, and that'll help me out. A little bit of affiliate marketing. So there's Judge Prometheus. Tune in for the next video, and I'm checking out. Peace.